Hello everyone, Internal Carnage here, and this is my super duper mega update. It's supposed to be super duper mega update. I'm tired, shut up. So everybody get cozy and enjoy some pretty damn footage of my experience with the beta of Battlefield 4. This was actually like one of the only games that I did very well in and actually did win, at least on my end. So with this super duper mega update, I'm going to be dissolving this into 7 different parts of explanation, because frankly I think that there's a lot to be said here, at least that stuff that's happened in the past few months that have made me choose what I've wanted to do. So I'm going to be putting the subjects of everything at the bottom of this play, or at least at this moment, and while I'm talking about, you know, all of this, you can click on the one that you think is more important. But in all honesty, it'll just be easier for you if you just stick along me and just watch the gameplay. So here it is. Right now is part 1, my capture card and equipment. So in case you're one of those people that needs everything spelled out, I finally got a capture card, and I'm still trying to tweak with the settings and all of that and make sure it's like all of my games now are captured in a decent quality. In fact, probably a few moments in this is going to be like a glitchy change of color, or it's going to be extremely laggy along with my last video, because that's how it looked on my laptop. So I'm not sure if it'll look like that on your guys' end. It does, sorry, but I can't help that I have a shitty computer. But after about 5 months of not being able to record literally anything with my fucking camera, my dearest friend and colleague SpectrumCraft purchased me a Roxio Game Capture HD and a microphone to do live streams, podcast, singing Britney Spears, or whatever else I wish to do with it. I'm like 75% sure he did this, but he's sorry for me, because he has a hell of a lot more cooler stuff than I'd ever hope I have. But as much as that he did for me, because this was fucking expensive, I'd really like to make a good shout out to him. So go view his channel, look at his stuff, subscribe to him, tell him I sent you, and then come back the same exact thing to me, because, well, he has more nice things than I do. I'm broke. So I'm hoping that this video and the one that I posted before this will actually turn out okay, fingers crossed. Now, what that means is that I'll be pumping out more content than I used to, so I will be making videos as soon as I can make them and uploading videos as soon as I can finish editing them. So hopefully that will keep you all happy. Part 2, channels. So along with the content outpour that I hope to succeed with, there's still problems. Now that I've ditched my old camcorder for my games due to technical fuck-ups of it, there's still a bit of a problem with my live-action content channel, ANerdAndHisCamera, and that one's basically the one where I try to do like game-related or nerd-related or basically anything I can really come up with, and mostly just humor, skits, anything. Anything I decide to come up on with that. So whatever I decide to do with it at this point will probably end up being on my phone camera, or if I can find a new camera to buy in the next, like, 15 months or so. However, I still have plenty of ideas with skits content, along with the promised Red Bull and coffee maker, and so advertising. One of the things that I do plan on may need approval from like higher up people, and I'm not talking about my mother. But it's something else that I plan, so hopefully if it actually goes well, it'll give you guys a laugh. At least I hope so. I intend to jump all of this as soon as possible. In terms of this channel, I plan on providing a wide variety of content, which is going to be clarified in the next part of it. But basically what I'm going to be trying to do with this channel is that I'm trying to provide more gameplay. Because unless you didn't notice, a lot of the stuff, like from the beginning of the channel, just announcements on stuff I say I do. And I'm certain that you guys are tired of me trying to play off as me being a person of my word. But right now I'm going to try and be that, and I honestly consider the capture card and all the games that I capture with it, I kind of consider this more of a fresh start more than anything. With the Nerd and his camera, that may be a bit of a different story, because I haven't been able to even post up fucking anything in there in the past 5 months. So I'm going to try and start pumping stuff out just as soon as I can get money to do so, and supplies to do so. So just give me a little bit of time on that, and I should be able to have something. Whereas all of the updates on what I'll be doing will either be posted on this channel, or if you'll really follow my other one, it'll be on that one as well. But it's also kind of brought up later, so stick with me here. Part number 3, future projects. So, due to a family discussion, I'm still a minor and have no choice in of these things, although I have 2 more years, so once I start making my own money, I can make my own decisions. Ha, fuck you, parent. I'm getting an Xbox One, and a few of the games are coming out in the coming months. These games include Battlefield 4 and Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. There's also talks of us being able to buy Call of Duty Ghosts, but money's a bit of an issue, and trust me, this becomes a problem a little bit later, but I'm confident that we'll get it, because my family is full of die-hard Call of Duty fans, and none of us really are biased against the whole, you know, oh, Battlefield's better, oh, Call of Duty's better, suck my dick! No, I'm not like that. If it's fun to play, it's fun to play. Both suck my dick. But I intend to post walkthroughs for 3 of those, and yeah, I know a lot of people care about more of the Battlefield 4 being a multiplayer game. Well, there's still a story to it, and if there's a story to it, I'm gonna fucking play it, so you can deal with it. I also intend to do multiplayer for all 3, don't worry, that's still not going to be a flare that I'm losing. I know with Assassin's Creed that the multiplayer isn't as good, but since not a lot of people do it, I figured that was one of the things that my channel could be a little bit unique for, because not a lot of people have a high demand for Assassin's Creed multiplayer. But with my Assassin's Creed multiplayer, I tend to ramble on aimlessly, so it could be fun, and on the off chance that somebody actually does like it, they could end up going to the rest of my channel and finding all of my other stuff, and we have a ripple effect. But I'm also going to be doing a small little series on Assassin's Creed Black Flag called Call of Booty, which is basically the whole point of it is just finding random ships, fucking raiding them. And basically I do everything in my power to kind of go there successfully, and if I die multiple times in the process, I'm going to keep on doing it until I fucking take the ship. Because I'm a persistent son of a bitch. So, but basically, like, that's what I want to do. I just want to raid ships of Assassin's Creed, and I'm just going to keep on making attempts until the ship is in my control and I do whatever I please with it. Like how I handle women. Just kidding, I'm gonna die alone. As I come up with these ideas, I'll introduce a trailer about it. However, Battlefield and Assassin's Creed are going to be difficult because they are guaranteed, because considering as I pre-ordered them, they're going to be about a month or so after actually release, because with money being an issue the way it is with Xbox One, considering how it's a $500 console, it's going to be a while before I actually get my hands on an Xbox One. So essentially, it's going to be Xbox One, no gameplay. However, with that little time period between receiving Battlefield 4 and receiving Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I'm still going to fill that little voided area with gameplay. So, hopefully nobody is... hopefully nobody would be disappointed in that. And I know what some of you are thinking. Well, you're playing on your Xbox 360 right now. Why is that a problem? Well, that's the thing. See, the power core is starting to actually go out, and we've tried literally everything to stop it from overheating, but in all reality, my Xbox is slowly but surely dying. And it's not going to be too long before we have to pull it off of life support. So, that's ultimately the reason why we're getting the new console that we are. Personally, I had a PS4, but I get Titanfall, so I'm excited for that one. Part 4, Planet Prime. So, at this point in time, 5 months ago, I tried to contact Machinima for a partnership. I think it's safe to say that by now, they don't fucking need me. Whatever. I'm not sad. I only slept in my bathtub due to a Svedka-fueled stupor covered in my vomit the shower running 15 times last week. Okay, all joking aside, I've stopped thinking I'll be a Machinima partner and instead went with my aforementioned friend Spectrum Craft. Sorry for the fuck up, I'm tired. He and I, a group of mutual friends, brother, we have created something called Planet Prime, and it's essentially a network of channels posting videos every week. Now, I don't expect to gain any money from it, but it'll actually get me a bit new insight on what working with a bunch of partners with each other will be, how it'll be like, and in all honesty, I intend on working with them a couple of times with some joint projects or whatever, and in all honesty, I'm wanting to be a video game designer when I'm older, so it could work out a little bit well with me in terms of learning my people skills and, you know, trying to be pissed off at everybody, even though everybody are a bunch of fucking idiots. So, but that's essentially what we're doing. Planet Prime is going to be like a group of, just basically like a group of friends, and we're going to be posting videos. Now, both of my channels are to be involved with this. In fact, I already think I have an uploading schedule. I just can't quite remember. I think it's on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So hopefully this will keep a good schedule with me in general. However, nothing's set in stone until November, because that's when we're going to all meet up and figure out, you know, what the hell exactly we're going to be doing on our channels, what exactly the Planet Prime channel will be, if it'll even be its own channel. So just make sure you keep your eyes peeled on updates for that. Number 5, social networking. So, I know this is totally cliched for other YouTubers and such, but I'm going to be starting a Facebook, Tumblr, and Twitter, as much as I hate all of those fucking things. I feel it's time for me to do just more than hope to God that somebody just happens to stumble across my channel or one of my videos and decide, hey, this guy's alright, I'll subscribe. No, that doesn't fucking happen like that. You have to give it some publicity. And as much as I hate social networking sites, due to anything with the NSA in the recent months, or just cringe-worthy people being there, I figure that it might be the best way to do it. And once I actually have enough people to have enough followers or likes or whatever else on Facebook and Twitter and Tumblr for it all to matter, I'm gonna be posting updates, pictures of shit that I'm working on, and some behind-the-scenes crap, random group photos, vacation photos, you know, me in a bikini or whatever, you know, normal stuff. So, it might be a lot of stuff to work with, considering as how I'm going to be adding both of my channels, because I figure the more publicity, the better. But I think I can handle it. Number 6, podcasts. Along with the social networking, I'm going to be trying to start a podcast called In Your Insides. A name which may change because that probably isn't the best name and probably isn't all too appealing, but it kind of works with the name of my channel. And I kind of like the idea of it. Unless I can figure out something else, it's just going to have to stay here. But, in all honesty, I think it'd be another good idea. It'll help people give insight, and it'll kind of just be like my time to just kind of goof off and talk about shit, and then just like randomly throw in some stuff about what I'm going to be doing in the coming coming days about a project or postponing projects or, you know, saying, oh, this is coming earlier than expected. That's what she said. But I figure that podcast could probably end up being a better way, and essentially what I intend to do on it is to ramble aimlessly in it with my said friend, Spectrum Craft, T-Con, another member of Planet Prime, or my brother Rebel Sniper 21, who is also another member of Planet Prime. I think it might be enjoyable for the audience, for you guys at least, but I'm gonna have to figure out how to set up a podcast or some shit, because frankly, I've never gone this far with trying to make my channel public, because I never started giving a damn, because all of my stuff is shit. I'm not even gonna try and sugarcoat it. It's shit. It was I'm lazy, so, but I'm trying to fix all that, so I guess yay me? Number 7, the final part, reviews and requests. Now, as I said earlier, I kind of consider getting all of my new channels and like my channels and getting all of the equipment and stuff. I more consider it as a rebirth to my channel, because I barely did anything on my channel in the first place, and I'm kind of like the irresponsible parent that's like addicted to meth or thing like that in terms of my other channel. Like, I'm basically neglecting it at this moment. In fact, I probably should make a video on it or something just so I can make sure it knows it's loved. But the point of this is that I consider this a rebirth. I'm going to start trying to do what I actually said I would try and do. So, along with a little bit of E3 coverage, it may not be exactly straight from the fucking expo, but I'll certainly be able to try and follow and give some updates and post videos and whatever else. So, look forward to that. I'm also going to try and start implementing reviews of game reviews. Now, everybody kind of has like their own area, and until I actually figure out a tight gridlocked system for this, I'll probably end up figuring out, you know, exactly I'm looking for in a game and which one I think is perfect, and probably give some insight on the other side of what I think. So, kind of give you a bit more of an insight inside that I completely disagree with. And I think that one might be interesting because not a lot of reviewers tend to do that. So, I think that I could do very well at this. But I already have a few areas in which I'm going to be judging my games, and most of them are going to be graphics, gameplay, and how much money I think I would have paid for it like this. Because you know what? We've all asked that question to a game after we're done playing it. It would basically either be like, wow, this is the best $60 I ever spent. I probably would have ended up paying a little bit more for it. Or, wow, I spent $60 on this heaping pile of shit? Really? And I assume that almost every single gamer has thought about that, has thought that at one point or another. And basically, I'd like to give my own insight into that. And I wouldn't just like stop at, oh yeah, you know, this game, I would pay like probably $60 for this game. That wouldn't be enough context. That's not how I roll. No, I would probably end up being like the reasons why I would think that and whatever else I come up with. I also think that I'm also trying to put it into a bit of a humorous manner, so, or at least fucking attempt into doing so. So, it may work, it may not, I don't know. But, considering as how I have a good lineup of modern games coming up, I'll be able to give people like good, insightful reviews. So, I think that could help people in terms of like the Christmas shopping or whatever else, but I don't know. But I also say that I would end up taking requests and requests from you guys and viewers on what game to play and what game to review. And in the case of a nerd and his camera, I'd probably end up doing something. Oh well, what type of skit do you think I should do next? What game should I base it off of? What ideas? Like what subject do you think would be good for a Screamo advertising video? That type of stuff. Because as I start to get better at the commentary thing, I kind of want my viewers and stuff kind of help me figure out what they want for the channel. Because, I mean, yeah, this is my channel, but every person runs out of content at some point. And it just gets so bad to the point where they actually need to turn to their audience. So I figure the earlier I can do that, the less of a problem it'll be when I actually do run out of something. Now, I'm not saying that that moment will come very soon, but you never know. And from the reviewing point of the games, probably going to end up starting stuff in terms of console games. But also, with the reviews, I also want to keep in mind that I don't have a lot of money, so it could either be weeks or, like, it could be a matter of days to years at least until I start making money, because I'm turning 17 this year, and I may end up getting a lot of money for my birthday, maybe not, but I kind of highly fucking doubt it. However, I am getting a new game from a website later on, so I'm kind of happy for that. So, but as I kind of get older and make more money and actually buy a gaming laptop that's worth, you know, playing on, and once I get a Steam account with a decent amount of games, I'll be making my into computer gameplay, or I'll be able to start my reviews for computer games, or just like, you know, small little games or whatever, or even play small little indie games on my laptop. I don't know. It'll all end up depending. It just kind of depends on when and how. So that's all I have for right now, and I hope this has given you a bit of insight on what's been going on and what I'm planning on in the future. So I just want you guys all to keep this in mind, and I just cannot stress this enough, guys. I'm back, and I'm going to be doing a hell of a lot more work into this, and I'm going to be putting a hell of a lot more effort into this than I did when I first started this channel. So if consistent videos is what you guys are going to be wanting from now on, then consistent views is exactly what you're going to be getting, because I want to start actually doing this as a hobby again, because in all honesty, I missed it. So on that note, enjoy the rest of this Battlefield 4 gameplay. This has been INTERNALCARNAGE1. I promise that before the commentaries I will know exactly what the hell I'm talking about, so that way all of my videos don't end like this. But this has been INTERNALCARNAGE1. Enjoy the rest of the video, and I will talk to you guys later. Good day, guys.
Objective Bravo has been lost.
In position.
We've neutralized Objective Charlie.
spotted an enemy.
Objective Bravo neutralized. Just taken objective. Listen up! Enemy helicopter south of your current position. Enemy helicopter has been spotted south of your position. I have eyes on a hostile vehicle.